Welcome to our channel. WNBA Second Half storylines, Aja Wilson, awards season, and more. He is back in action following a month-long Olympic break that saw Team USA narrowly defeat France, 67-66, powered by two-time. As the second half of the season tips off, it's time to look ahead and predict how the rest of the season might shake out. Back-to-back champion Las Vegas Aces are returning to the court with their 4 all-star starters returning home with gold medals and a desire to bring home more hardware at the end of the season. But the reigning champs aren't the squad leading the league now. That honor belongs to the New York Liberty, off to their best start in franchise history and seeking revenge after failing to bring home the championship last year. Commissioner Cup Champion Minnesota Lynx are on the prowl and looking to return to full strength after a bout with plantar fasciitis sidelined MVP candidate Napheesa Collier for 5 games ahead of the All-Star and Olympic break. All-Star rookies Caitlin Clark and Angel Reese have the Indiana Fever and Chicago Sky, respectively, in contention for the final spot in the Eastern Conference playoffs and could be battling for both Rookie of the Year and playoff positioning until the playoffs begin on September 22. Here are some storylines and predictions for the second half of the season. Before the break, the Phoenix Mercury was one of the hottest teams in the WNBA, especially after the return of Brittany Griner to the lineup. Phoenix has one of the best scorers in the league in Olympian Kahleah Copper, one of the best passers in Tasha Cloud, and a dominant two-way force in Griner, who also happens to be hyper-efficient. You can't forget about wily veteran Diana Taurasi, who is still putting up numbers for this Mercury squad, despite not seeing much playing time for the Olympic team. Practically every member of the Dallas Wings has been sidelined with injury over the start of the season, and though they may be bruised, Arik Ogunbowale has done everything in her power to keep the Wings flying, and she could be in for her on your left moment from Avengers Endgame with the return of Most Improved candidate Maddie Siegrist and the season debut of Seu Sabally. Though it may be quite a hill to climb to fight for a playoff spot, the Wings should be a markedly better team in the second half of the season and in prime position to secure one of the premier talents in the star-studded 2025 draft. One team that has found itself on the outside of next year's Superstar Sweepstakes is the Atlanta Dream, as the squad traded away its 2025 draft pick in exchange for former Dallas Wings player Alisha Gray, who just took home an extra $110,000 for winning both the three-point contest and skills challenge during All-Star Weekend. Atlanta hopes the return of 3x3 bronze medalist Ryan Howard can help propel the squad into the playoff mix. Though maybe not this season, the Los Angeles Sparks and Washington Mystics can be hopeful that reinforcements are coming. The Sparks and Mystics have 2 of the worst records this season, and thanks to tumultuous seasons from both last year, the teams find themselves poised to secure franchise-changing stars next season, like UConn's Paige Bueckers or USC's Kiki Ariafin. Washington could potentially nab 2 high lottery picks after landing Atlanta's 2025 first-round draft pick in the trade that sent Stephanie Soares to the Dallas Wings and set themselves up much in the same way the Sparks did in the 2024 draft, with the selection of Cameron Brink and Ricky Jackson. At the Mystics would probably love to pair Aaliyah Edwards with her former UConn teammates Paige Bueckers or Azzi Fudd to build a young core with instant continuity. Thanks you for watching. Stay connected with us for more videos.